Hey everybody, welcome back to Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. It's the FIBA Asia Cup, the battle between Saudi Arabia and Jordan. Well, very important game. Jordan escaped after overtime against India on opening day, and Saudi Arabia fell to China, so really big game. India falling to China earlier today. Chinese Taipei won for the second consecutive time, and we just watched New Zealand win against Philippines. So in Group C, China at 2-0 up at the top, Jordan at 1-0, India now 0-2, and Saudi Arabia 0-1. And you might remember that Saudi Arabia had some good moments in their game the other night against China, but not enough. So this becomes a very important game for them. I'm Jeff Taylor, joined by Andrew Gaze, and the fourth game of the day, Andrew, and should be quite a challenge.
It is, and Jordan, that looked good, and this is going to be a tougher game than I think a lot of people might have originally thought, because Saudi Arabia really tested China. Only lost by 5, and it was a game that they showed enough that they can compete with some of the better teams, and Jordan's got aspirations of doing some special things in this tournament. They're going to have to take care of the home team with a boisterous home crowd. Creates a fantastic atmosphere, and in order to do that, they're going to have to continue to get a lot out of Dar Tucker. 30 points on the opening night for Dar Tucker. This guy's 37 years of age, and still one of the key players for Jordan.
Maybe once he turns into his 40s, he's going to start scoring 40 more points, you know? I mean, you know, this isn't the Jordan that we're used to seeing. A different coach now, Roy Rana, assisted by Henrik Rudel. And they're missing some big, you know, missing Al Dwari. They're missing some other players. But they come here with a young team, a lot of inexperience, and they get, crucially, that first win.
Absolutely, and Saudi Arabia, Abdurrahman was special on the first night. 32 points. He was their main go-to guy, and they're going to need another big one out of him this evening.
Yeah, they've got Abdel Gabbar as well. Number 10 was good. Alsu Welem inside was quite a force for them, the big center. So we are going to now have the national anthems with both teams on the floor.
And now the national anthem of Saudi Arabia. Thank you very much. Please take your seats.
Coaches shake hands, players shake hands, and we're just under 5 minutes away from the opening tip. Jordan not too far away, and you can see a lot of familiarity with the players. But Saudi Arabia need to come out. Now is not the time to be friendly. They need to come out and kick some you-know-what if they're going to continue in this tournament. Referees for tonight's game, the crew chief from Kazakhstan, Yevgeny Mikhaev, and then Wissam Zain from Syria, and Prida Mwangmi on the right there from Thailand.
Yeah, the Saudi Arabia team, as we mentioned, really good showing on the opening night against China. And the area that let them down was their three-point shooting, only 7 of 24 on the night. And just better for the run. Hopefully, that for their sake, that feel better on the run.
This is interesting. Abdullah Olajuwon now in the starting five. Freddie Ibrahim, Yazan Altawil, Yusuf Abawazane, and Hashem Abbas, who was unbelievable the other day for Jordan, also in the starting five. And there is Roy Rana, the coach. Of course, he coached Egypt at the World Cup, the FIBA Basketball World Cup. And before that, he had coached Canada's national team.
Abdullah Olajuwon getting rewarded for those 10 points. He came in and gave him a spark. And it's 10 points and 6 boards in 24 minutes of play. And he brings some versatility on the glass. We showed he could get to the rim as well. Put it on the deck and get to the rim.
For Saudi Arabia, Almu Walad, the guard, along with Mohammed Al-Adur Rahman, Mathna Al-Marwani, Khalid Abdel-Gabbar, and Mohammed Al-Su Wailim. And also a good bench.
Al-Su Wailim, he was big as well. 15 points in that game against China. And he's got some matchups down the other end that they can be exploited. Big body down low.
Well, Coach Casas Gert has his work cut out tonight, but I think this is an even game coming in, but I am intrigued by the insertion of Olajuwon into the starting five. To me, it kind of says maybe Roy Rana learned a little bit about him. And,
yeah.
I mean, I was certainly surprised that he didn't even play more in the last game. Probably the more video highlights or the more tape that they looked at, they're like, this guy's ready to go out and help us.
Well, they don't have a lot of time together in their preparation, and they've done it mostly in the practice environment. You look at their Asia Cup qualification process, and some of these teams are using 20, 25 players throughout the course of their 6 games, and it's hard to get some rhythm and get a good assessment.
Now, Abdullah Olajuwon and his brother, Abdul Rahman Olajuwon, both born in Jordan. And if you didn't know, they have a pretty well-known basketball last name, Olajuwon. They're the sons of Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yes, and Abdullah Olajuwon, he plays college ball as well. Detroit Mercer.
Yeah, Detroit Mercer, good. Putting in some good minutes there. So this is kind of an opportunity for him to show off his skills, maybe in some sense, on an even bigger stage.
Yeah. Absolutely. When he was growing up, although he had one of the most recognized basketball dads, he was interested in soccer more than basketball, but eventually found the love, probably through some encouragement from Pops.
I think his dad also,
yeah,
wasn't he a goalkeeper?
Yeah, he did. That's right, spot on.
I remember his dad going all the way back to his Phi Slama Jama days.
Yeah. They were great days.
He was legitimately the #1 pick, even with Michael Jordan in that draft. And then Sam Bowie was a surprise at #2 going to Portland, then Jordan. But gosh, to have the genes of Hakeem Olajuwon, and you're talking about a special man as well. I remember him at the draw for the FIBA Basketball World Cup in 2010. Seeing Hakeem Olajuwon there, that was an amazing thrill. Yeah, not just for me, but their side. They might have a growth spurt late in life.
Need to be a sharp one.
Good evening, everybody. We're underway here in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, the FIBA Asia Cup 2025 game between Jordan and Saudi Arabia. And Saudi Arabia in the white, winning the opening tip and attacking the basket to the right. And there is something about this Jordan team that kind of captures the imagination for what they've been able to do for really the last 15, 16 years. This team has been putting their country on the map. They have had some big-time players and big-time games. And this man right here, Freddie Ibrahim, among the most exciting players ever to play for Jordan. And Abdul Rahman drives in and scores.
I like it. I like the way Saudi Arabia can get out in that open court.
Oh, look at that. The handles from Olajuwon. Gives it back. Abu Wazane. Abu Wazane not interested in the three. Hands it off to Freddie. Shot clock about to expire. Freddie's got to get it up. It's going to be Abbas. And his attempt rims out. Abdel Jabbar, number 10. And chance now for Abbas, who really has stepped up. Now Ibrahim, Abbas, he was the guy that got them to victory the other day, but faces some size. Look at him quickly break. Impressive stuff from Saudi Arabia.
And we've already seen the impact that Al Suwailam can have on the defensive end. A lot of penetration, and there's a huge, big wall when they get to the rim.
Abu Wazane is going to try his luck against Al Suwailam. That is a very difficult shot. We saw him blocking shots the other night against China. Well, after the game against, as we see this fast break for Saudi Arabia, after the win against India, you know, talking to somebody in the Jordan team on the coaching staff, it's like, listen, we don't take anything for granted. We know that we come here with a lot of inexperience. We treasure every victory that we get.
Oh, that's got to be.
This is going to be a tougher game. Dart Tucker.
Didn't mean
Dart
it.
Tucker called for the foul. He says it was pushed into him.
Yeah, Al-Mawani.
That's what you want to see right there, Andrew. All those young people here in the arena. Did you like playing in front of the kids more or the adults back in your Australia days?
We just want fans, people that love the game, and that's what we've got here. Got the drums out, making plenty of noise. Great atmosphere to play basketball in.
Al Suwailam, and he knows how to score, that's for sure. Jordan still looking for their first points. Tucker. Oh, thought he might bank one in.
That was just a shot of someone who's been impatient, hasn't seen enough of the ball, throws up a bad three-point attempt.
Gets blocked from behind by Abbas, and now Tucker, so strong, gets in, gets blocked, but there the follow. Great play, great hustle from Al-Tawil. Good job, Abbas, knocking it away. Al-Tawil for three. This is Jordan basketball right here. Everything going against them, and all of a sudden they conjure up some magic.
Freddie Ibrahim's another one that they'll be looking to get a good game out of. Had 14 points in that opening game, didn't shoot it all that well.
Now Khalid missing that, going to give a chance. Look how quickly Olajuwon gets up the floor. Wow, that was impressive. Jordan have taken the lead. Freddie with the foul. And we're going to get our first look as Al-Tawil goes out. Kilani comes in. And there's Kilani. Gets it to Freddie. Jordan want to break whenever possible. Oh, they're going to count it. Nope. 2 free throws for Freddie Ibrahim.
It's one of those difficult ones. Freddie Ibrahim out in the open court. Nice crossover. And he did it well because a lot of the times they'll call that as a unsportsmanlike foul. Al-Muwallad just reaching out, having some conversations with the officials.
There's Alto Wheel. Freddie misses the first.
5 of 8 he was in that opening game against India. Only shot it at 4 of 13 from the field. He's a far better shooter than that. It's not just about his scoring. He's their playmaker, very creative, gets others involved. And he had 9 assists.
Yeah, Freddie, I mean, he wouldn't have to play another game in the FIBA Asia Cup, and he would be a FIBA Asia Cup legend for what he did in Jakarta.
With the shot.
Oh, that come from behind win against Chinese Taipei. Dart Tucker knocking it away. Seeing a little more toughness now from Jordan. Alsu Wailin, his pass intercepted. Lajuan, and I'm not sure what he saw there. And 3-point shot.
Wow.
Foul. But Abdur Rahman going to the free throw line.
That's 5 seconds of basketball that Olajuwon would like to have back. First it was the turnover, and then trying to close out too hard on the 3-point shooter. And any wonder, because Abdur Rahman had those 32 points, so they would have, yesterday when they go through their scout, he would have been high on the priority list of who they've got to contain. Just a little overzealous by Olajuwon on the 3-ball.
So they actually give an assist as well on that play to Al-Muwallad. Interesting. So here is Roy Rana in teaching mode, which is what he's best known for. I think that and winning. But I mean, he takes Olajuwon out, brings his brother in. Jordan not quite on the same page. And wow, Abdur Rahman that time trying to get the foul.
Kilani might have been a little lucky. He reached in right there. Oh, in fact, it was Tucker who was reaching in. Could have been a foul.
Tucker picks him up. Well, Dart Tucker also legendary status for Jordan for everything that he's done.
Yeah, he's been around a long time.
Ibrahim, no look. Kilani, back to Ibrahim. Freddie missing. Look at that rebound from Tucker, but then misses, shoots it over.
Tucker was like this in game 1. Had 7 points at the half, 23 in the second.
Alsu Wailin. Al-Harmache, the captain, hands it off to Freddie. Freddie Ibrahim. So the kick will put 14 seconds on the shot clock.
Jordan just getting some good looks, not able to convert. Slow start for them, 3 of 12 from the field.
I think they'll probably be glad, Jordan, that Alsu Wailin goes out. Kanan comes in.
Yeah.
And Freddie Ibrahim's going to sit down for a breather. Kanan fouled Abdel Gabar.
And when you see a foul like that by Abdel Gabar, you just think, why? The ball's at the top, just overzealous. And
so you don't want to put Jordan at the line. Abdul Rahman Olajuwon, the younger of the two Olajuwon brothers, is going to try to inbound the basketball.
Saudi Arabia have a look at a 2-3 zone.
Nice pass, Al-Harmarshe.
And I doubt they'll stay in their 2-3 zone for long if that's how they're going to defend it.
Al-Marwani has the ball knocked out of his hands. It'll stay at this end. See the look. Well, they still score anyway with Abdul Rahman. Nice pass. Al-Harmarshe keeps it, goes up and scores. That's twice in a row. Al-Harmarshe, who is quiet offensively against India. Abdul Rahman, strong rebound. Tucker, nope. Foul called on Jordan. So that was on Olajuwon.
You see the replay there. And when you get a hard show on the defensive end, you need way more ball pressure because there's a numerical advantage behind you. Al-Mawani knocks down the 3 ball. Oh, they're trying to keep him pinned to the sideline. Al-Mawani just taking away the left hand and trying to keep him pinned. See how high he is on the defense. A little push, not a lot in it. Down the other end. Knocking down a 3.
Now the turnover. Still going this way.
Abdullah Olajuwon with the turnover. Just trying to do a little too much on that occasion. When they're packing it in with the zone, generally the fundamentals trying to swing the ball, move the zone around a little bit more before you get into that attack mode that Olajuwon just tried to execute.
Al-Marwani brings it up, knocked out of his hands, and then Al-Marwani almost gets it back, but called for the foul. Here's Olajuwon. Tucker, so strong, misses. Olajuwon got a hand on it, but Bilal comes down with it. Al-Marwani bides his time. And another rebound for Tucker. He's gonna easily get a double-double tonight with points and rebounds. Tucker, kind of to Olajuwon. Look at him switch hands. What a slick move that was.
He read it well, didn't he?
Abdullah Olajuwon.
Now Jordan, have a look at their 2-3 zone.
Abdul Rahman missing. Back to Bilal.
Neither team really lighting it up from the 3-point line. 1 of 5 now for Saudi Arabia. Oh, that's
Al-Marwani driving in and laying it up. Back to a 4-point advantage. Conan looking for space. Back to Al-Harmache. Got it! Boy, he's having one of his best games in some time for Jordan, the captain. Also in the middle of that 2-3 zone.
Yeah, it's a smaller lineup that Jordan have gone with.
I just thought that when I saw him in the middle of the zone.
They're mobile. They're just trying to pack it in. Why wouldn't you? The way Saudi Arabia's been shooting the 3-ball.
Abdul Rahman, wow. Well, they hit one there. Just pick your poison, and Abdul Rahman makes no mistake drilling it. And he's got 10 points. And Saudi Arabia have a 21-17 lead over Jordan at the end of one.
Well, they're the shots you love to take if you're Abdul Rahman, because you have to shoot it. Sometimes when you're out on the floor and you're early in the offensive set, you just, should I or shouldn't I? But that time then, no hesitation because of the game clock about to expire. But it's been a rough night for Jordan. 7 of 17. The last 3 minutes, things started to pick up. They're at 41%, and they're 2 of 5 now. Jordan from the 3-point line, 2 of 7 for Saudi Arabia. But it's been a close tussle. We've seen some good action. Both teams trying to figure out what their best defense is. Both of them have had a look at some zone defense. And the small lineup for Jordan and those last couple of minutes seem to have an impact.
What a great crowd tonight for this game. There's Coach Gao of China here scouting, knowing he has a game coming up against Jordan. He was kind of looking like he was a fan there, looking up at himself. Happy to see himself on his likeness.
That's right. The detail that these coaches go into now, the video analysis, the way they break down everything and the strategies that other teams are using.
Scan in the QR code to get the Courtside 1891 app, where you can watch live streams, extended highlights, and stay up to date with the world of international basketball.
Yeah, it's there. When you jump on there, it's not just Asia basketball, it's global basketball. All the highlights, videos, news, good app to have.
I see this Jordan team playing really laser focused with a lot of confidence tonight, but they're trailing by 4 points. But there has been a good vibe around this Jordan team. We saw them before the tournament.
Saudi Arabia has done a good job on Tucker. Yet to score in the contest. Got a couple of rebounds, but he's clearly the priority.
He's creating some havoc in there, though. Yeah, he will get his double-double. Don't worry about it.
We might need to get a little bit of a move along. He had to score and got the 2 rebounds, but he did this, didn't he, in the opening game? Big second half.
Yeah, I thought he had more rebounds than that, actually, but I guess not. Here's Tucker. And ball goes out of bounds.
Tucker claiming that he came underneath him when he shot it.
Probably a good sign for Jordan if they're down by 4 points with him not having scored. Freddie back in the game. Even Freddie's only got 1 point.
Well, they're 2 prime movers for Jordan.
Abdul Rahman missing it from deep, and Cannon with a cannon shot up to Abbas. And he had the shot, he just missed it. Alsu Wailin working his way down low. They pass, they settle for a difficult shot. Good box out by Abbas. Tucker has to pull up the dribble. He gets it to Olajuwon. Conan back to Olajuwon. Oh, look at him hang in the air and score. He's definitely got some hops. A little bit of hang time.
Well, that's what you got to do when you're going into the bigger opponent. Try and get into the body of him And Alsa Wailem just went into the midsection there, created a little bit of separation.
Abdul Rahman again. Well, not quite the shooting touch that we saw against China.
He's been aggressive though. He's not going to shy away from it. 3 of 8 from the field.
And great coverage from Alsu Wailem, but he's whistled for the foul. Look at Rana talking to Olajuwon.
Abdurrahman gets a rest. Plays in the Jordan Premier League. Last season averaged 11 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists.
He also used to play professionally here, in fact, Saudi Arabia.
Right.
So he probably knows the lay of the land.
Got a lot of experience. Played at a World Cup as well for Jordan, 2023.
Alsu Wailem catches, turns. You can't let him turn. Good job, Saudi, going back up in front. Oh, what a finish. He is not afraid of anybody. And Rana looking for a foul. But, you know, at this FIBA Asia Cup, they're letting him play, aren't they?
They are. And sometimes difficult because you've got officials from all different parts of the region, and they have different interpretations in their domestic leagues, and that's a sloppy turnover. Alsu Wailem down low. They're trying to make a target of him because he has a huge size advantage right now. Just the delivery has been poor. That's, I think, the 3rd time they've tried to throw it in and haven't been able to deliver it.
Al-Muwalat comes back in. Jordan with a chance to go in front. The biggest leads has been 2 points. Nice no look. Out the wheel. Over to Ibrahim. Good ball movement. Al-Muwalat has to put it up.
Oh, hello.
The shot clock was winding down.
So I just don't know with what they're doing, why they just don't put Alsu Wailem on the box and just throw it in there and let him do his thing. They're bringing him right out, playing 5-out basketball.
So they're doing. You're saying they're doing Jordan a favor. Here's Dart Tucker. That's long.
I think so. Got to find that balance, of course. So again, there you see, he's setting the on-ball screens. Alsu Wailem.
Good defense, but great finish from Abdel Jabbar. Ibrahim. Great save by Olajuwon.
Oh, did he step on the line? You had a good view.
Abbas blocked by Alsu Wailem, who then gets the ball. Three-pointer from the wing. Caddy. Jordan called timeout. That was the third three-pointer of the night for Saudi Arabia, now 3 of 11.
You were here. I can't see you. Your guy's guarding you. Go in that corner or else I can get to him.
We're setting you gotta be in the corner so we can get downhill. You're gonna go down. Face out. So now we go pinky. All right? You're the 5, you're the 4. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Who the 4?
Set this screen down so he can come to me.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. All done.
28-25, Saudi Arabia on top of Jordan here. The team's second game. Jordan won in overtime against India in their first game. And Saudi Arabia fell at home to China. So they're trying to dig deep tonight and get a win here in front of the home fans and improve their chances of...
If they want to keep their fate in their own hands, they need to get a win. They're not completely out of it, but you start to rely on other results if Saudi Arabia lose this one.
And nice drive.
You don't need a lot of...
If they win, so if they win this game, if they lose this game, rather, they would play India for that third spot.
That's right.
For that, to finish third, so you get in the qualification for quarterfinal.
Well, that's right. So that you still...
They still control their own destiny.
Yeah. One thing's for sure, though, you don't need to go to a lot of film to know that Abdullah Olajuwon, he likes to go left. Got to try and take away that left hand, because last 3 buckets when he's been able to get to the rim, it's coming off his left hand.
Al-Suwailem catches, turns.
There you go. Don't need to overcomplicate things.
Could be that somebody's listening to you and they message the coach.
No,
Gaze says.
I think it's an obvious thing, and you don't have to just go down there and put him on the box. If you want to start him high and get a bit of misdirection and move him around, but ultimately your destination should be trying to get Al-Suwailem some touches on the box, start collapsing. With his size, he can pass over the defenders when they send the double teams. So just play through him a little bit more, give you some touches around the rim.
And he's a good free throw shooter. 75% the other night. He makes both of these. Out to Wheel. Gives it to Freddie. Avoids the double team.
Hey, that should have been an 8-second violation.
Yeah, I think that was so close. I'm not sure anybody else was watching. Nice pass. I think you're right. Break for Jordan.
There we go. And there's the pass.
And the three-pointer. And knocking it down. Shubali. Ali Shubali.
Suwailem, and just draws the double team, kicks it out. Good ball road movement. Gets a wide open 3.
Boy, Freddie really has to work hard to get away, and here he is barely getting the ball back. Shot clock about to expire, so he's gonna have to turn, put it up, short. Good job, Abbas, getting the rebound. Al-Muwallad tripped up by Olajuwon.
tripped himself up. The larger one's befuddled at why he's getting called the foul. But there's that kick-out pass and then the extra one in the corner coming off that double team.
Three-pointer, Shubaili and Saudi Arabia starting to catch fire from deep.
Oh.
Abbas left wide open. Biggest lead of the game for Saudi Arabia, 7 points.
Abu, just always hard to get away with any sneaky stuff down low when you see the jersey of your opponent being pulled.
Abu Abad in the game, playing some big minutes down low. And offensive foul, and that's worrying. Hashim Abbas, Mr. Indispensable. They can't do without him for any period of time.
Yeah, he's kind of the Swiss Army knife, isn't it? And he just sacrifices himself.
And he did sacrifice himself. Now he's holding his ankle. I thought it was the
wrist.
Yeah. Well, now he's holding his right wrist. Oh my goodness. I hope he hasn't hurt his hand.
It's almost like he tried to protect himself when he's landing. They got the magic spray.
But that's what you do, isn't it? That's how you get so many broken arms.
Yeah. It's an instinct when you're going down. You just put your arms out to brace yourself, and sometimes the force can be a little too much.
Ooh. Oh dear. Hopefully he's okay. Jordan would try to get by without him, but they're so kind of thin in many regards in his department that he would be a devastating loss if he doesn't come back in the game. Tucker, little runner. Gosh, still can't get on the board.
That's a good look.
That was great hustle. And a block called on Alta Wheel.
Game sort of slowed down to a grind. And this seems to be suiting Saudi Arabia.
It does.
Shooting percentage is starting to fall for Jordan.
I think everybody's holding their breath over Abbas, even Roy Rana. He's going to bring Cannon back in. I guess as a coach, in the moment, when you lose a player like that, you just can't think about it, can you? You just got to think, okay, well, who have I got? Let's get in there.
That's right, next guy up mentality.
The fretting comes after.
Got blood, I think, is the issue on
Alsu Wailem.
Got another big body that can replace him, though.
Yeah, Mawani comes in, so Alsu Wailem is gonna, it's probably not a bad time to take him out. Although, that said, he's been pretty instrumental in them getting their lead. The lead 9 points. The shot clock winding down. Gets it back to Abu Abad, puts up a difficult shot. Kadi. Another three for Saudi Arabia. This has been their quarter to knock down the three balls.
That's nice. Drop-off pass, steps into it. Just the energy levels of Jordan on the defensive end. They're tapering, and it's just becoming labor-intensive for them. Big
now, what is Rana? What's he talking about here?
I think he's just frustrated with his team.
Is he saying that there is moisture on the court there? He's worried about Abbas? Anyway, let's listen.
Freddie, Abdullah, you're back in.
Abdullah, you're in.
Bring it up to Holland. Rally, you're in. Up, push in the guard, backside. Up in the guard, throw it back up to Holland, rally, pin mid. Holland, once he gets it, he can come up and his rally back. You got it? You're pinning down, you're a zipper, catch it, and go back up, he's open. If not, go one-on-one or kick it down. I'm getting him, right?
Well, Saudi Arabia, they'd be absolutely delighted with the way in which they've completely taken Dar Tucker out of the contest. Coming off that 30-point outing.
How does he come back into the contest?
I think they've got to use a little bit more system for him. He's trying to do everything off the bounce, get him in a pick and roll, ISOs. I think some cutting action for him. They're playing him so tight. Have someone get him in a backdoor cut, try and find a cheap basket. The conversation still continues on. I don't even know what he's complaining about. I think it's got to be a little bit more than the floor being wet.
Yeah, that's what I was surprised if he was that demonstrative with the floor being wet in the first place. Oh, what a steal, what a play. Abdul Rahman just has the capacity to make these big plays at the right time for his team. There's Olajuwon.
Got to be careful about the push-off. Technical foul
on Rana, 14 points
on the coach. They've been engaging him for a long period of time, and eventually their patience wore thin. And they said, we need to put him back. It's a tech foul. It must have been something he said, because it didn't seem overly animated.
Now the lead goes to 15. Shot clock about to expire. Olajuwon, that's it. That's in everything. Abdul Rahman follows the miss. Misses again. Tucker can't get it. Shubali! Well, he has been knocking him down.
What about the effort? Abdul Rahman missed his shot, follows it up, misses again, gets it back again. And silver service for Shubali.
26-12 is what Saudi Arabia have outscored Jordan in this quarter. And the good news is that Abbas is coming back into the game. Abouba goes out. So hopefully he's okay. He's okay. It's hit, you know, their run coincided with his going out. So
Oh.
Look at that. Just a terrific finish with the contact.
Yeah, he's crafty. He sees it and almost welcomes the contact and knows how to keep his balance.
They keep getting the ball to that corner, and Almu Walad fouled by Freddie Ibrahim. 3 free throws for Saudi Arabia.
It's been an impressive quarter by Saudi Arabia. The energy, the effort, and for all the good things you can talk about on the offensive end, where they've had their 26 points, they've been able to make some shots. I think what they've done on the defensive end has been more impressive, holding Jordan to only 14 points in the quarter.
You can see Ibrahim talking to the referee, trying to explain why he thinks it wasn't a foul.
Rebound count, I think, is reflective of the energy levels. 13 to 21 in favor of Saudi Arabia. Wow, there's a let-off.
It is a let-off for Jordan, and this is not a team that you want to let off against. Give them let-offs, rather, because they will eventually start to click. He does make the third. Final seconds of the first half. Ibrahim fights, gets in, they battle, and Saudi Arabia get the shot up. It's no good, and Jordan will go to halftime trailing big. 48-31, Saudi Arabia on top of Jordan at the break.
Yeah, what a quarter it was for Saudi Arabia. Really took control at both ends of the floor. 48 points, and the shooting reflects that. They're 50% overall from the field, and 7 of 17. That's a healthy 41%, as opposed to 2 of 9 from the three-point line for Jordan, and shooting at 13 of 34, 38%. Abdurrahman, he's just continues to chip away and get the job done. He's got the 13 points. When you're talking about double-doubles, Abdurrahman, 13 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. We're on triple-double watch.
Yeah,
for him.
Yeah,
been super active. And
well, 48-31, Saudi Arabia on top. So here are the highlights. Yeah, Abdurrahman is not quietly, but he's 4 of 12 from the floor, so he wasn't making as many shots, but at the same time, he did kind of come to life a little bit.
Yeah.
Alsu Wailima as well.
So I think that he was pivotal. They started to get it to him, double team kicking out. That opened up the 3 ball. He also made some good plays around the rim, and they got out in transition. Were able to push the ball, where they lead that category 14-3 in fast break points, and some of that's just through some of the turnovers that we've seen from Jordan, and the attack on the rim, getting out and wanting to run the lanes, running in waves, and the 3 balls helped them. 7 of 17 for Saudi Arabia, and they've shed it around. They've got a lot of different 3-point threats.
Shubaili really made a difference coming into the game as well. 8 minutes, 9 points. He hit 3 threes.
Yeah.
Big time weapon.
Yeah, my word, and that really stretches the defense, opens up the driving lane. So a lot to talk about at this halftime break for Jordan. And one of the things that has got to be high on the whiteboard is How do we guard the three-point line? Sure, they've got some issues down low with Al-Suwailim, but you got to sometimes just playing him one-on-one, trying to force him out, force him to tough shots, rather than sending the double team.
For a showdown here tonight. Let's get this body size. Oh my goodness sakes, that's a throwdown.
Goes in for the dunk.
Good night. Too big, too strong, and just too good.
Bogdanovich, who goes in and scores. Ah!
This is what it's all about.
It's all one big basketball family, folks. He is a magician. Winning time. Both teams over the limit. You have got to be kidding me! Jampor shoots and fouled shooting. He's got a chance for a 4-point play.
Big shot there.
There's Bannon, gets blocks right at the rim.
Wow, what a pass.
Marion gets out on the break and dunks it.
Great pass in the break by the Shields.
Jampor. Cruz with the lob and a for Galloway. Showing some hops. The big fella going up. He's getting it. Look at this again.
Gets to the basket, turnaround Mansour. It's off. Rebounds. Have a look at that. Zaynu knocks it down. 4-point lead. Oh my, what a finish. Hadzi Begovic with a two-hand stuff.
Great response there. They look up, they got another numbers break here. 4 and 3. Easy. Mansour, an easy finish. Coach seen enough. Timeout Qatar.
Mansour. Just an easy defensive transition basket.
Can Iran stretch their lead?
Great pass.
And again, oh, what a block from Galloway.
That's a great block. Great recovery by Galloway. Godwin. And he gets and one. Wow, did you see the contact on that?
Yeah, take a look at the replay. There it is.
Look at that. Quickly down the floor as Syria goes. And Marion gets blocked. Great hustle from Hawkinson. That is unbelievable.
These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world forever.
Abdul Olajuwon, 10 points, 5 of 5 inside the arc, 2 rebounds. Started well. And again, kind of just demonstrated how he has some special qualities. They're going to help this Jordan national team at this FIBA Asia Cup and then competitions to come. He's really good putting the ball on the deck and driving to the basket. And as you say, going to his left.
My word, he is. See, even right there, he just crosses over, gets to his left. Seems like that's where he feels most comfortable.
So the future is bright for Olajuwon. And the top scorer, well, Abdul Rahman hasn't been quite as sharp with his three-point shooting tonight. He hit the one at the end of the first quarter, but he has still made a massive impact on the game and helped his team really kind of pull away in the second quarter.
Yeah, plays with high energy, even when he's playing without the ball. Offense, transition, as you see on that highlight, gets out, they kick ahead, and when he gets that pace, he's good around the rim, good finishing, and of course, when you penetrate and kick, hasn't been as efficient as he would like, but that was a big bucket. Some real heavy lifting and some decisions Jordan have to make at both ends of the floor, but as we mentioned, I think it's more got to do with their defense. You can't give up 48 points in a half. You put so much pressure on your offense when you do that. Prioritize your defense, and there's enough skill out there that things will work their way out.
I think it was Saudi. I mean, Saudi got hot from three-point range in that second quarter.
Yeah, they did, and a lot of it came inside out. They got it the right way.
I mean, they were hitting open shots though.
Yeah. So they're playing catch up and really good ball movement, and of course Saudi riding the wave at the hometown support. It's a thing of beauty. Abdul Rahman there, you see 13 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. So
yeah, so he's on for the triple-double.
Oh, word he is. He's having a good tournament. 32 points against China.
So I'm guessing it's going to be his world and we're going to live in. It's going to be a big ask to come back from this deficit for Jordan, especially if Saudi Arabia stay locked in. But you never know, 20 minutes.
Yeah, and they played a lot of small ball, primarily because they don't have a lot of options, really. And they're just trying to camouflage a lot of their defense. Mukaba is the big fella out there for them, but he hasn't seen any time in this one. He's a youngster, only 19 years of age, plays with the Running Rebels.
So there is Olajuwon, Ibrahim, and it'll be just interesting to see what, if anything, that Jordan can do in this second half to get back into it. You were talking about the Running Rebels?
Yeah, that's where he attends. Played in all 33 games. He was part of it just this year, the FIBA Under-19 World Cup. And in the juniors, averaged 5 points, almost 5 rebounds. So he's got a bright future. They're investing in him now, and it's a big stage for him to come out. But he's got size. 212 centimeters.
Guys, again, hey. Remember, hey. 20 minutes, position by position. We can't do it. Let's go. Let's go. Abdullah, Freddie Yazin. Lose 5 again. Let's go, guys. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Abdullah, you got it. Freddie, Yazin, Hashim, Dar. Going under. Freddie, you're going over. As soon as he crosses Hashim, Abdullah, you're passing it to Hashim. You're curling this. Okay, we're looking back over here. If it's not there, Dar pops. Now, Abdullah, you're going to flare, and we'll go shoulder action with Freddie. Okay, you're going to set the back screen. Dar, you're going to set the ball.
Okay, from here. From here. Come on. Come on. Now, 2 players here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Right side. 1 player here, 1 player here. Okay? No.
Come on, 5 side.
1 player in front the ball. Very important this. Okay.
4 minutes. First 4 minutes.
The first 4 minutes. The first 5. The first 5. The last set. The last 20. Let's go.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Come on, come on.
I like what he was doing there, just emphasising the first 5 minutes of this half. He got a chance to really make it
difficult for
yeah, leading by 17. You push it out to plus 20, and all of a sudden Jordan really test their will and their determination.
Hey, scanning the barcode to get the FIBA Asia Cup app in your smartphone for schedule, scores, results, interviews, everything, videos. Always good to have, especially come tournament time.
Absolutely. Helps us out a lot too when we need some stats.
I love watching those guys and listen to them in the huddle because, you know, it just shows how, you know, you're going to play basketball, you got to be able to balance everything, all the distractions, the noise and everything else in this arena, and really focus on what the coach is talking about and understand. That's, you know, it can be quite challenging at times.
Oh, for sure.
Sometimes you might have a player nodding and then he doesn't really get it. Anyway, second half action is underway. Saudi Arabia with the first possession, leading by 17, and already a hustle play for Jordan, almost getting him the basketball, and there it does. And great play by Abbas to put the pressure on. And Saudi Arabia, who came out of the huddle saying, we really got to play hard and well in this first 5 minutes.
It's a good sign, isn't it, when you come out and you see an immediate response. It's just got to be sustainable now. That's got to be the benchmark and the ball pressure for the entire quarter.
I'll move a lot with the foul. You know, if you're Jordan, say you get a couple of, maybe 3 baskets, get this thing down to a more manageable deficit, then it really makes a huge difference psychologically. Abbas goes right at Alsu Wailim. Al-Muwalad drives in for the layup. Excellent response.
There's a breakdown, isn't there, when it wasn't necessarily all that explosive in the offensive transition, but able to get a wide open layup.
Nice over the shoulder pass. Nice handoff out to Wheel, puts it up. Not sure who Kalani is coming in for, but whoever it is, didn't cover well on that layup from Al-Muwalad. Here's Al-Muwalad again by Hashim Abbas.
He's a handful. He's quick in transition, as we saw the possession before, this time in the half court.
So Olajuwon is going to get coached up as he exits because of that break by Al-Muwalad.
Yeah, he's pointing down that end of the floor, isn't he, when he's giving the instructions. And it seemed like there was a huge mistake he could have made on the offensive end. Real early substitution.
I like the approach. I mean, it could be he's going to put him right back in.
Yeah, just doesn't want to burn a timeout to get the message across.
Yep. Yep, good point. So he'll sit down for a couple minutes. Good to see Kalani get some minutes. He started against India.
Ready.
Oh, and the ball turned over. Oh boy.
Thought a ball was going to hit me in the head then.
Right here. Oh wait, come on guys, you're in the picture. Right there.
No, not quite.
You're hiding. Abbas. They want to get Ibrahim to pull some strings, but they have encountered a skyscraper shot swatting center, Al-Su Wailim tonight.
Al-Muwalad's doing a great job of not letting Freddie Ibrahim get the ball. He's in denial a lot of the time. He's underneath out of bounds with 5 seconds on the shot clock. They go to a 2-3 zone.
Abbas. Even if he doesn't get the block, he's affecting the shot.
Oh, my word. He won't get a stat for that, but he had a profound impact on a bus, missing one around the rim.
He's got 3 blocks. Meanwhile, Tucker, what a pass. Unbelievable. Appreciate the professionalism in that.
Tucker's still yet to score in the contest.
He could easily get.
Yeah, he's under with 20.
And Khalid Abdel-Jabbar, offensive rebound. He's just dominating right now.
Yeah, it's beautiful, unselfish play by Saudi Arabia.
Great defense. Al-Marwani Abbas gets it up, and again, another block from Al-Su Wailim. Khalid Abdel-Jabbar, Abdul Rahman.
Wow. The way they whip that ball around the three-point line on the closeouts, it's impressive. Oh, hello.
Rahman. Sensational play.
The spin move in traffic.
Tucker finally on the scoreboard. Oh!
Oh, no. No, he's okay. Trying to shake it off.
He kind of makes the point that he was on the receiving end of it, but then hops up and runs down. Maybe gets a little bonus point from the refs. Oh, that was a push on Tucker. And now he's got a tech.
You've got to be careful because it doesn't look like he's done with it yet either. Wants to make a point. Doesn't feel like he got value for money on that tech.
Al-Marwani, meanwhile, gets up holding his wrist. So that's the second technical call tonight on Jordan. One was called on Rana in the first half, and now Tucker.
Balak just checks in as well. Not sure what they're trying to figure out. You got any clue, Jeff? He wants to review. I think he's asking for an upgrade.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense. Was it a basketball play when he pushed him?
Yeah. No, it was a. Yeah, he wants to review.
This could be a huge trip down the floor for Saudi Arabia if they upgrade this.
The fall was nasty, but what caused the fall is what they're going to be checking.
It was definitely a push.
If the foul, which is called as a normal, meet the criteria for unsportsmanlike foul. Let's go main camera normal speed.
No, that's a normal foul.
Okay. So, let's go slow. Stop. Go back a little bit. So he just, from what I see, he just pushing him.
It's a pushing foul, normal basketball. There is no any impact, there is no any follow through, it's normal.
Yeah. So it's pushing like foul. With the, it's okay with like with the spirit and intent of the game. It's okay for you, yeah?
Yeah.
How do you scale from 1 to 10?
There is no 10, it's 5.
It's 5, nothing.
Yeah.
A regular foul.
Yeah.
So it's a regular foul, 5:44, 5:43 on the game clock and 14 on the shot clock. We have, okay. After the review, the foul remains the regular foul on the floor, which is called on the floor.
Yeah, there was nothing too excessive about it at all. Just trying to fight over the screen.
Actually, he was being pushed hard himself.
Yeah.
He made the push by Al-Muwalad.
And that, if anything, Abdurrahman just tried to exaggerate the contact to make sure he got the foul.
Al-Marwani.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Got confused because Abdurrahman was shooting the free throw.
No, sorry, it was No, did he shoot the technical free throw?
Yeah, he just shot the technical.
And that was a 3 for Bilal, and Saudi Arabia up 22.
Hey.
Freddie not on target. Here's Abdurrahman. Oh, gets up. Offensive foul, Al-Suwailim.
It is so hard for the bigs these days to set screens. It's something that's really cracked down on over the last couple of years. And he doesn't like it.
Al-Suwailim with the finger, the Dikembe finger wag.
Now, it didn't seem like there was a whole lot of movement. Abdel Garba has got to do a better job of maybe just pausing a little bit longer to give him a chance to really be stationary and set that screen.
There it is, Al-Harmache. I mean, out of all the guys in this team tonight, I wouldn't have said he was going to be the guy that was going to come out and have his best game, but he is, the captain. I think Roy's got to keep him in.
He's still got the body language and the attitude that he believes. Yeah. It's a big hole, 20 points down.
But sometimes you need a player like him to come out and show him how to do it, you know? You know, the Saudi Arabia team, one of the oldest teams in the competition, average age 30.8.
Yeah.
So they need to win now. Al-Marwani, Olajuwon, Abdul-Rahman Olajuwon. Well, by the way, for the other Olajuwon, it wasn't a quick out for him. He's remained out.
Yes.
And now, it's getting kind of interesting here with Tucker.
You can see the frustration building up.
And Al-Marwani.
He's trying to smile it off.
So watch what happens after.
Get off me.
And then he goes towards him. But anyway.
Yeah, a lot to do about nothing on that play, but Tucker, he didn't shoot the free throw at all. Well, he had those 30 points, but he left a lot on the table. He was 10 of 17.
I just hope he gets a double-double, because I said he'll easily
You went early.
double.
I looked at his stats and I thought, my man Jeff here's gone very early.
I got carried away.
But he certainly has got that capacity.
I was saying it more from the standpoint of the rebounds.
Yeah.
Thinking he'll easily get to 10. Scoring.
Back to a 2-3 zone for Jordan.
Bilal. Another three. And these guys are shooting it well tonight. Just like New Zealand in the previous games, just like China has all tournament. Nice hesitation. I mean, Al-Harmache is just really delivering tonight for Jordan.
They are, but and you mentioned that the three-point shooting, they're 9 of 23. Now, they've only taken 41 field goal attempts. 23 of them have come from the three-point line. So that has been a big priority for them, and they've got the players to do that.
Well, once you start making them, this is when you need to make hay while the sun shines, because Alsu Wailim is on the bench, as we just saw. So if you're Jordan, but and they can put guys around the perimeter and score, it makes it difficult. Got to chase them all. Look at all the coaches up on the bench for Jordan trying to get the team into it defensively. And now a flop has been called.
We just got a warning previously, and he's done it again, and they've called him, teed him up. Flop warning. Flop.
You do the Mathna. Al-Marwani. That's 2.
I don't mind that. I don't mind that call either. We see way too much of that when defenders are closing out and they're just trying to draw a foul and flopping all over the joint. It's something that we like to get out of the game. Tucker's going to get a rest.
Abdul Rahman Olajuwon. You can see still getting some assistance in terms of knowing when to go where. Nice pass. Luzana back to Al-Harmache. And that was a good block.
It's a light call.
Oh, they're going to call the goal interference. Wow. I didn't think it hit the backboard, nor was it on the way down, but
well, if anything, he hit it against the backboard. From that angle.
Yeah, no, that's not a good call. That looks a break.
Like a clean block.
I mean, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
Those things even out. Referees get more right than wrong. And there is another chance for Jordan, but look, they get back. Jordan would love to, boy. Value those possessions. Had they been able to score there, get it to 14, maybe 6, maybe 13.
They've done a little better with the turnover rate than they did against China, but still up to 7 now for Jordan.
Shubali has been a thorn in their side tonight, but he finally misses from deep. A heat check. Out to Will, that's off. Oh, he banked it in. I can see that it was well to the right, and with that shot, it is a 13-point deficit facing Jordan. A little bit of magic for the men in black.
Yeah, I can guarantee you he didn't call bank, and that was not his objective, was to go off the backboard, but they get a break, and they're hanging around. Only trailing it by 13 now.
It's interesting, though.
They're winning the quarter.
With Alsu Walim out of the game. Let's listen to the coach.
Hey, it's pick and roll. More contain, more contain, more contain. Hey. Come on. Stacker, pick and roll, go and under. Stacker, show under. Hey. Hey, hey, collapse, collapse. Come on, what do you think? Go.
Well, you never know, Andrew. You know, sometimes it looks kind of like it's just not going to be your night.
Yeah.
And maybe sometimes, see Alsu Walim with his 10 points, 11 rebounds. He's had a great game, and sometimes maybe it's a loss of concentration. Look at this, you step out of bounds, and all of a sudden you feel the momentum shift to Jordan, and now you can see that they really sense there's a chance. And look who they've got on the court.
Yep.
They've got Abdul Rahman Olajuwon. They've got Abu Wazane. Alhar Marche. I mean,
Alsu Walim, how much of a difference does it make when he has been on the bench? Oh. I think they were hoping to be able to rest him all the way up to quarter time, but three-quarter time. But now with the back to 13, they don't want to risk it. They bring him back.
Great defense by Freddie. The quick hands. Alsu Walim back to Abdul Rahman. He just takes care of that. Olajuwon. Abdullah Olajuwon, meanwhile, getting ready to come back in. Nice bounce pass. But again, the presence of Alsu Walim prevents the layup. There you go. Nice follow from Abu Wazane. Alhar Marche has 14 points. Far and away the leading scorer.
Abdul Rahman, look at this play here. So they send the double team. Why are you coming off Abdul Rahman for the double team? It should come from the weak side, and you saw the weak side actually coming. He's the last player on the floor you should be leaving wide open.
Bilal, not this time. Oh, that's a push on Shubaili.
We're going to go down the other end and shoot a couple of free throws.
Well, eating popcorn, watching some basketball. What else would you like to be doing tonight?
I tell you, the support they're getting from the Saudi fans too. There's a section that they've got the drums, they've been singing songs the entire game.
I can see them now. I was wondering where they were. It's a big section. There must be 150 fans up there with some drums. I think that's the youth section.
It's relentless. It's ongoing.
Well, Alhar Marche's been terrific tonight. He really has. I'm going to make a point to go and congratulate him because he's been terrific. Look at that. 65-53. Final seconds. 3-second differential, the game clock and shot clock. They don't want to go too soon. Well, if they get the layup, now they got to go quick. Jordan. And Olajuwon. Oh! Oh, that was Cotty thought they called a foul, and so did I, but in fact, they just called the end of the half, of the quarter. So they give it up, the bucket late, and Saudi Arabia lead it 67-53 over Jordan.
Yeah, they let an opportunity go, Saudi Arabia. They had the game well and truly in control, and they still do have it under control, but they're just giving Jordan, they just cracked the door open ever so slightly, and Saudi Arabia, they got off to a really good start as well. And the lead extended out to 23-22, and Jordan just found a way to get back into it. And they're not doing it like you mentioned, Jeff. They're not doing it with Dar Tucker, Freddie Abraham.
They're doing it with Al-Harmache.
Absolutely. Freddie Abraham's just been average.
I mean, you expect Freddie to be out there no matter what.
He's got this. Yeah, he's battled hard, but he just hasn't been able to get it going his way. He only got the 7 points, 5 assists. But as you mentioned, there's others getting their opportunity, and they're stepping up.
Yeah, Freddie's just 2 of 10 tonight. It's been a struggle scoring, but you can't take issue with how hard he's played. If this Saudi Arabia team, though, could lock in for 40 minutes, they were a really good team. And we saw it again against China, how they came back after falling behind.
Yeah.
So they could be a tough out, depending on who they play in the qualification for the quarterfinals.
My word. And I like the way they share the ball, prepared to make an extra pass.
Fourth quarter underway, 67-53 in favor of the host. They've got the most. Abdul Rahman over to Bilal. Front and back. Al-Harmache with the rebound, and quickly Freddie goes. Ibrahim drives in, gets a layup. Well, how about that? It's a 12-point game. Don't look now, but Jordan knocking on the door. They do have Al-Suwailim in for Saudi Arabia, and that's somebody that Jordan have not solved tonight. They've got, oh, they do that time. They tried to get it to the big fella. Here's Olajuwon on the open floor. He's going to drive in, and great steal from Saudi Arabia. And the blocking foul, and I tell you what, that was a huge play defensively by Abdel Jabbar to get the ball back.
Yeah, it was. He made the error on the offensive end and quickly made up for it on the defensive end.
He stole it from Abdullah Olajuwon. So Altawil's going to go out. Kalani comes back in. So it's 12 points, but Abdul Rahman at the line.
Al-Mawani comes back in, and we haven't seen this a lot where he's played the two bigs together. They've usually been coming in and out for each other and trading some time. But now they put them both on the floor, and they're going to go real big. And in that, it looks like they're going to pull back and play a zone when they've got the two bigs on the floor.
Freddie for three. He does not check out. Freddie continues to believe, and now he's starting to feel it. It's a 10-point game. Abdul Rahman. That's, another one for him. He's got quite a game, 25 points.
He's a momentum sapper. Every time Jordan seemed to get something going, there's a travel. It's Abdul Rahman that steps up with a big bucket. Tucker comes back in for Olajuwon.
This was Ibrahim. Olajuwon has all the skills, just the decision-making sometimes is called into question. Timeout. It was Olajuwon, remember, also who had the ball knocked away by Abdel-Jabbar, which led to that break, and then that's a costly turnover too. So I think Rana has to sit him down.
He's just picking his moments, and Olajuwon, we've seen what he can do as far as getting to the rim. Sometimes he just seems like to be in too much of a rush and commits those turnovers. That'll come with experience. But still some time, and they're shown already that they haven't packed it in. They are still willing to have a crack here, trailing it by 13, and they have some hope.
Well, Tucker comes back in. Let's see if we can see the best version of him. Maybe Jordan can make this interesting down at the end. Saudi Arabia hosting the FIBA Asia Cup. Really a good vibe here in the desert. So back to live action. Alsu Wailim doesn't catch it cleanly. Look at that. Abu Wazani knocked it away. So that's a couple plays that he's made now defensively. Freddie Ibrahim. Ooh, tried to get it to Kalani. Khalid Abdel-Jabbar is really tough out there. They're still in the zone. Oh, dangerous pass. Tucker back to Al-Harmashe, forces it up. And this time it wasn't Alsu Wailim, but Al-Marwani that got the block.
It all comes down to stops now for Jordan.
7:28 remaining. Abdel-Jabbar, nice touch pass. Alsu Wailim, nowhere to go. Abu Wazani comes up with it again. He made a wall. The bullet pass, and they can't take that shot, but they will take that one. It's almost as if they have to shoot the threes. And he does. Al-Harmashe having the game of his life. He's got 19 points. Rolling back the years. It's a 10-point game. Just putting a little bit of pressure on Saudi to close this thing out. You get it. Abdel-Jabbar. Now Freddie has it. And loses control as he drives in.
Looked like he got hit from behind. One official had it going Saudi Arabia's.
I think they're going to give this to Jordan because they're going to talk it over. Watch this.
Yeah, clearly. Little doubt whatsoever. They're going to review it, are they?
They can't unless it's 2 minutes or under. So he's asking if he wants to review, if he wants to challenge.
He's probably
maybe he's just explaining what he saw.
Yeah, maybe he's going to go.
Okay, he's going to challenge it.
And I think it's the official going to the coach and saying, listen, we're not 100% sure, but I highly recommend that you challenge this because we can't do anything.
Could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we can't agree as officials, but go ahead and challenge it, and you might have a pretty strong case. Can't see how it's not.
Going to review who calls the ball goes out of bounds. So let's go. We can go like this camera and slow motion. So let's go. It's a black, still black. Okay, can we go the sideline camera? Let's go this, yeah? And a little bit back. Go forward, slow-mo. Black, it's black, 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 black. Then tap by white. Goal, ball goes out of bounds. Let's go this camera. Slow-mo. No, yeah, from this camera we cannot see it. This one. Let's go back and slow-mo. Good. Frame by frame. Stop. It's black. Then let's go. Then it's stopped by white.
This one, no touch, huh?
There is no touch. So for me, the last touch by white, ball for black.
Okay.
You agree? What do you see? What do you see?
For me, the same. The last touch it was white, so we will go for reverse the call for white team, huh? For black.
Okay, confirm. After the review, calls reverse it. Ball for black, baseline, 16 on the shot clock.
Well, they took the time, they got it right and explained it. It was close, but an important challenge, and the ball goes over to Jordan. I wish you could have seen Andrew's face during that whole thing.
I just don't understand why it took so long. It was pretty obvious, and I really think the review system is an important part of it, but we've got to find a way to speed that up a bit. You know what they do in the NBL in Australia? They have the officials in the hub look at it and make the decisions, and the officials on the floor aren't involved. It makes it a little quicker.
Ibrahim again. 7 points the deficit.
He just has that something special about him, doesn't he, in crunch time?
I like to call it the clutch gene. He has it.
He can have an awful night offensively for 30 minutes and then just turn it on in the fourth quarter. Shubali in and out, but look at the Al-Suwalim with the rebound. No, he misses, and it's Dar Tucker with the rebound. Oh, Dar Tucker throws it out of bounds.
I don't know whether this combination of having the two bigs on the floor at the same time is working, and I think Coach agrees with me straight away as soon as I say that. He points to the bench, and
that was a reaction from the Jordan fans, the Jordan players rather, when Freddie Ibrahim hit that three. He's now got 15 points. How quickly things change. They trailed by 22 points, but Jordan, like they've done over the years, coming back. Good job, Al-Suwalim, to knock it over to Abdel Gabar. Another chance. Al-Marwani drives in, has it taken away by Al-Marche. Al-Marche playing great tonight. Freddie. Ooh. Dar Tucker for three, in and out. Nevertheless, Jordan rebound. We're in winning time, folks. When crazy things happen, especially when Jordan play. especially when this guy's on the court. Nice pass to Kalani, and did not get it off in time. Good defense by Saudi Arabia.
Well, they didn't dig quite as big a hole as they did tonight against India, but there's a feel about the way they're playing and closing this game out that's very similar to what they did against India.
Well, they're the same way at this last FIBA Asia Cup. Here's Al Marwani missing, but fouled. Roy Ryan asking, who's the foul on? Much.
Well, I agree with him.
Yeah, not much.
Who fouled him? Who did they actually call it on?
I think they called it on Abu Wazane.
Abu Wazane, just, I think he was doing his best to get out of the way.
Well, let's see. You know what the ball doesn't do?
It does. it lies every now and again.
Well, I know that everybody is locked into this. Oh, he only makes one of two. And it's going to stay at this end as they battle for the ball. Mohammed watching back at the crowd. Everybody into this.
And that's really inexcusable to be giving up an O board off a free throw.
Marwani Al-Suwalim drives in, just powers his way up over Altawil. And Abdel Jabbar called for the foul. 4:13 remaining. It's a 10-point game. And much like it took a while for Freddie Ibrahim to heat up, maybe we're going to see something special from Dart Tucker. Ibrahim takes it deep, steps back high, arcing shot is short, but it's Altawil with the rebound. Oh, and scramble for the ball. And Abdel Jabbar misses. Another chance for Jordan. They only trail by 10.
I just can't put him.
42.
Just can't put him away.
And how many times have we seen that? It's just impossible to take on Al-Suwalim. That means I got to check his block count again. Spinning, turning, missing. Oh, that's coming over the back. Al-Marwani, surely. Okay, so 4 blocks. Only 4 blocks for Al-Suwalim. But he's probably affected 6.
And from what I'm seeing from Saudi Arabia, it's been a good 3 or 4 minutes since Abdurrahman's been involved. I find it's crunch time. Get in the ball.
Abbas, bounce pass. And finally, Freddie had to get it up quickly enough to where Al-Suwalim could not block it. So it's back to an 8-point game. And Freddie, meanwhile, now goes up to 17 points. Al-Marwani passes out of bounds. Here comes Jordan, not going away.
You got to know where your priorities are. And they're playing catch over here on the left side. And Abdurrahman, who's got 28 points, 8 rebounds and 7 assists.
Look at this.
He hasn't had a touch. There's the fans up there in the section with the drums, and the entire game they've been, it's a hell of a workout.
Abbas knows it has to be quick if he goes up, and he does. He gets it up, and it's a 6-point game. I can only assume, I'm assuming that Rana was upset because they didn't call the foul on Al-Mawani coming over the back. But it doesn't matter because Jordan have closed the gap to 6 points. And even despite this guy's presence underneath Al-Su Walim, they still are fearless enough to attack him.
Yeah, Abbas has shown that although he's undersized, he can still find ways to be creative to get his shot away. He's another one that's got college experience, played at Bridgeport University. Also went to high school in the United States in Connecticut.
Good part of the world, New England. Sure you'd like to go there someday. You actually used to be close by there. You weren't that far away.
No, not that far. New Jersey, Seton Hall. They've got themselves into a situation, Jordan, which I didn't think they had halfway through that third, trailing by 22, thinking this is going to be an early night, but
just can't write these guys off.
To their credit.
Especially against some teams. Okay, now granted, if they're playing against certain teams, they're not going to come back.
Yeah, you can't give that type of head start to teams like Australia in particular.
But at no time have they not played hard. Two minutes remaining. Abdel Gabbar to Al-Su Walim, misses, and again it goes to Freddie Ibrahim.
Huge possession coming up now for Jordan.
Here's Dar, one other player that can do something special. And the foul called on Al-Mawani. That's only the second team foul on Saudi Arabia. Ibrahim to Abbas, bounce pass, Al-Hamache goes up. Well, you just have to be a little more clever in that situation. Al-Su Walim now 5 blocks. You almost have to go under and use the rim for protection if you're going to score right there. Amu Walad, and he doesn't score. Al-Su Walim goes up for the putback, and he's fouled.
Get hit. Al-Su Walim complaining he got hit. It didn't even look like he got hit. Oh, and he wants to perhaps send a message.
Well, his size making a massive difference tonight. I mean, it's not just size. Obviously, it's a mixture of awareness, skill, talent. But in fact, he's got 6 blocks now, so
we might be on. He's not going to get there with only a minute and 11 remaining, but 12 points, 14 rebounds, 6 blocks. That's a fair night's work for the big fella.
Assist by quarter. Saudi Arabia 8 in the second when they had that big eruption and they took the big lead. I think Al-Su Walim is going to enjoy getting back to the team hotel, maybe having a little bit to eat, and then just plopping down on his bed and going to sleep.
The food will always taste a little bit better when you're coming off a win.
Yeah.
So he's got to take care of business here. Goes to the free throw line. Made a couple earlier on in the game.
He's the one guy in this team that can do what nobody else can really in this team, and that is protect the rim. And he has done it very well tonight.
And makes 2. Not afraid of the big moment. Didn't look nervous in any way, shape, or form.
14 points. He's got 11 rebounds. 14 rebounds. So a huge game from Alsu Walim.
Wow. Needed to get a better shot than that. That was a 24-second, almost didn't get it off, and there was no pass. If you want to go to Freddie Ibrahim, fair enough, but just loosen up the defense a little bit.
Let me ask you a question now. Who do you think is the MVP for the Saudi team tonight? Is it Abdul Rahman or Alsu Walim?
I'm going to lean more towards Abdul Rahman because he's made some big buckets, and
that's true. When they made the comeback,
really surprised they haven't gone to him a little bit more.
Oh boy, they've called an offensive foul on Halamache. Ahmed.
Halamache just not happy at all. Just tried to get through, tried to go.
So they make the change here because they got to get pressure. Abu Azane goes out. Good minutes from him.
Tucker goes out as well.
He's not going to get the double-double, so I'm the idiot.
Oh, no. Don't be too harsh on yourself.
Abdul Rahman out the wheel. Clock is the enemy now for Jordan. Look at that.
Oh.
Almost the follow. They got to go quickly. Olajuwon
need a 3.
Fouled. That is just not smart basketball. Well, no, they're not out of. They're not even close to the limit. That's only the 3rd foul. So that's a good foul, in fact. There's one of the drummers, the bongo beaters. Going bonkers with the bongos.
They don't bring Tucker back in for this offensive set. They need a 3-ball. Time's against them.
Altawil can shoot it. Yeah, they're just going to take the layup. Good play. They run some good stuff, Jordan. Well, let's see if they can get a steal, maybe. 76-70.
Now they just got to hope that Saudi Arabia completely implode. Can't miss a free throw.
Well, couple of, don't forget they had a couple of technical free throws that they gave away tonight. So that's helped Saudi a little bit.
Oh, they do get a miss. Stranger things have happened.
Yeah.
Missed this. Quick threes required, though. Got to be quick.
Oh, that's not a good play. Oh, no, that's 4. Sorry, that's the 4th team foul, so that is okay for the second time. Thinking you don't want to commit fouls and stop the clock, but there's no free throws to follow, so it's not too bad. There you go, folks. You're happy your team's getting close to victory. 9.1 seconds remaining. It's interesting, though, isn't it? It's just, you know, a couple more threes that you may have made. Maybe
a
couple more, just 1 or 2 mistakes, fewer mistakes.
It's been a complete contrast in how they've gone about it. in that Saudi Arabia, 11 of 32, and 32 three-point field goal attempts, as opposed to Jordan, who are only 6 of 16. So vastly different strategies and the skill sets. And I think it's also got a lot to do with the personnel. Everyone these days, it just 3-ball, get to the rim. But if you don't have three-point shooters,
take a layup.
Then you're going to put your priorities elsewhere, as you should. Jordan's just missing that big.
Yeah, Aldawary's absence is telling.
You got to have a big, and that big presence. Now, I know a lot of people, they call it positionless basketball these days, but having a big that can help you on the glass and also help protect the rim, they haven't had that presence in there.
Got to go quick. Out to wheel for 3.
Oh my.
Gets it. If they can get a steal here, they might be able to get a 3.
Got to get a foul. Got a foul. Took too long.
Yeah.
Took way too long. Needed to commit that foul a little earlier to give him a chance. Because even if you miss 2 with only 2.3 seconds to go, it's going to be a Hail Mary.
Also, they don't have Mohammed Hussein, who's a big guy that would have played big minutes in the past.
Right.
So they're going to need a minor miracle here. He needs to miss this one. And he needs to miss the next one. And then they've got to get a shot up from this side of the court. And if you're Saudi Arabia, you don't want to foul them. Okay.
Game over.
It's a 4-point game.
All they have to do is not foul. Don't foul the three-point shooter and you can't lose.
That's right.
So just
Freddie Ibrahim, and that is it. Well, I give Jordan credit for fighting back. Saudi Arabia, they played hard. They were in form early. Had that big 22-point lead. They held on. 77-73. Saudi Arabia win for the first time. Both teams now 1-1. And Alsu Walim had a great game. Abdul Rahman as well had the big 25-point performance. Alsu Walim with so many 6 blocks, and Abdel Gabbar played well. He missed some free throws at the end, but you know, encouraging signs from Jordan there. I mean, they're looking just to get better and to compete. Yeah. Obviously, they want to win, but a lot to be proud of if you're a fan of Jordan basketball after watching them come back tonight.
Well, what they did do is they passed the character test. They're down 22, and it just all starting to look just too hard.
I like that. They passed the character test, yeah.
And to come back, they don't come away with a win, but they come away with respect for not just fading away and not making a contest of it. So they full effort to them, and they did that without any significant input from Dar Tucker, man who had 30 the other night. Only ended up with 4 points and 6 rebounds. Now, he tried hard, but the 37-year-old, perhaps fatigue starts to kick in. Good to see the hosts here get a win.
Great game for Al Marche. You have to say the captain really led as a captain tonight by example, and also Freddie Ibrahim just, he has definitely got clutch genes.
No, he does, and he didn't get off to a good start again. 4 of 13 the other night, and a slow start, but worked his way into it, and in the end, he was very influential with his 19 points and 6 rebounds, 5 assists.
Abdul Rahman, the MVP of the game, the TCL MVP of the game, so all of his teammates are celebrating with him. That's nice. He takes the photo, and all of his teammates are with him.
I love it. That's how it should be. It's a terrific honour, but I'm sure that their focus is on a bigger prize.
Yeah, eyes on the prize. Celebrations. Look at that kid. He's got his video going while he's having his shirt signed.
Got to remember the moment. In that last quarter, Freddie Ibrahim, well, he took control on the offensive end, getting to the rim, shooting the 3-ball. Look at this 3, just steps into it. He's a quality player. And they just weren't able to get enough support. Dug themselves too big a hole in a relatively low scoring affair, 73-77. 44% for Jordan from the field, 40% for Saudi Arabia, but it's the 3-ball, 11 of 13, as opposed to 7 of 18. Percentage is not as good, but they were able to knock down a few more. Lopsided free throw count too. Saudi Arabia 16 of 24, 24 attempts, as opposed to only the 10 free throws for Jordan, 8 of 10.
Great night of basketball, but it means Jordan will now face China. That'll be a tough assignment. And India will be the opponents for Saudi Arabia. And I guess it'll be kind of a nervous wait now for Jordan, because, you know, we've seen enough from India, and they know that they needed overtime to beat them. You know, India could come out and beat the Saudi Arabia team.
No doubt. And you know, results go their way, and whatever the margins may be, if there's a 3-way tie, India's still got something to play for.
So in the King Abdullah Sports Center, as it empties out, we can all take a deep breath. We can start thinking about the implications for tomorrow, but first let's look at the standings in Group C. China 2-0 up at the top alone. So they will, well, Jordan can still beat China and create a situation where they finish first. Saudi Arabia 1-1, so they go into second place ahead of Jordan, who they beat, and India, who fell today to China, are 0-2. 77-73, Saudi Arabia win it over Jordan. For Andrew Gaze, I'm Jet Taylor. Good night. See you tomorrow.